It's game time on 1112 BISN with live game coverage. Your computer or mobile device anywhere in the world. Expert play-by-play by Steve McDonald.
He's in for the touchdown!
Intriguing color analyst Alan Cummings.
South weathered that storm in the first minute, and now...
Are you ready? Sit back and enjoy the game, brought to you by the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Welcome to the energy city of the world, energy capital of the world, Gillette, Wyoming, as your Cheyenne South High Bison make their second trip up north in consecutive weeks, this time to take on the number 2 ranked Thunder Basin Bolts. Welcome and thank you for watching 1112 BISN. I am Alan Cummings, your color commentator for this 1112 BISN. But tonight, you have a special treat because I will also be your play-by-play color commentator and your own solo vocalist all tonight on 1112 BISN. So thank you for tuning in. Real quick, if you're watching on your phone, there is a chat feature located at the very bottom of your phone. If you don't see it, there should be a button that says live chat. Go ahead and click on that. Live chat is throughout the game. If you're watching on your computer, the live chat's located on the right side of your screen. Let us know if you're using the live chat feature, where you're watching from, who you're watching for, or if you're just watching because you're a fan of me or Steve and 1112 BISN or Cheyenne South High School or Thunder Basin High School even. I want to thank everybody once again, as it's a little overcast up here in Gillette, Wyoming. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect until 5:30, so I guess it ended 2 minutes ago. So hopefully we don't have any weather as we get going for this game. Your South High Bison open up against the second-ranked. Well, not open up. They do their second consecutive week against a top 2 opponent. Last week, we ended up starting with number 1 Natrona. This week, we have number 2 Thunder Basin, and number 2 Thunder Basin defeated Cheyenne Central last weekend. Based on the report that I'm seeing here, ended up beating them 44-0. They held what was supposed to be potent rushing attack of the Central Indians to 7 yards. 7 yards, and we'll talk about that more later on in the S&J Science pregame show. As right now on your screen, you can see your South High Bison warming up, and then we'll also go over our stampede to victory here for your Cheyenne South High Bison. Go over some keys to the game, talk about what we think they need to win. Once again, Steve is in Cheyenne watching with you guys. Hopefully, Steve, you're watching and you're not dogging your partner up here in Cheyenne. We've already got some. What was supposed to be. We've already got some up here. A random dude, chicken nugget. Chicken nugget. That must be your favorite treat. Oh, by the way, if you're watching on your phone or on your computer, in the upper right-hand corner of the media player, you're going to see an eye with a circle around it. That is our poll of the game. Make sure you answer the question in there, as last week I forgot to mention it until the end of the game. And unfortunately, the game does not start until 6 o'clock. So we'll get going here. Want to thank you all once again for watching. We do appreciate it. As your South High Bison in their road whites against the Thunder Basin. Looks like, I'm going to say pewter and blue, or gray and blue, or pewter and blue. Gray and blue? For any of you art specialists out there, tell me what color that is. I'm going to zoom in on you guys. Beautiful stadium up here in Gillette, Wyoming for the Thunder Basin Bolts. Honestly, probably the best press box I've ever seen. 2 floors, and there's actually an elevator to get up to the press box, which is even cooler. I've never seen that at a high school before. So we're on the second floor. Unfortunately, we are broadcasting through a window, so you might see reflections. Like right now, if you look at your screen, you'll see me swaying back and forth. Fortunately, there's really nothing we can do, especially when it gets dark out. There'll be a little bit more of a reflection. We'll try to do our best to limit that reflection as you watch the Thunder Basin warm up using South's offense for their first team defense. South, right now in their road whites, warming up as well using their offense against Thunder Basin's mock defense. Boy, a lot to talk about after last week's opening games. We're going to go ahead and cover that right now here on the S&J Science pregame show. Colton Serena's family in Arkansas supporting the Bison. Thank you for watching. Sandra Kohick watching for number 5 Braden Hughes from North Carolina. How cool is that? And I got a little story about the Hughes family that I'm going to share later on, and some Pennsylvania chicken that I got really good Pennsylvania chicken that I got last night. We'll talk about that more later on the S&J Science pregame show. We're going to take a quick timeout, come back here and talk game action on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Hit a deer.
Parking lot dings, hail damage.
Vehicle gets damaged. Missile Drive Auto Body will make sure it gets repaired back to pre-loss condition and as quickly as possible. No shortcuts, no compromise.
And remember, where you get your car repaired is not your insurance company's decision, it's yours. Call today for an estimate appointment at 307-635-0639. Missile Drive Auto Body.
Quality without compromise.
What do they have, Brett?
Are you tired of living in pain? Do you just want to feel better, move better, and love your life? Then it's time to get physical. At Physical, through our comprehensive programs, you will discover how to achieve the pinnacle of healthy living, expand your boundaries, and love your life again. Call us at 307-772-0955. Let's get moving again and experience the physical difference today.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Kenya Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis. Offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Kenya Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Kenya Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, back at you live here at Thunder Basin Football Stadium, Bolts Stadium, beautiful stadium. I'm going to give you kind of a little look at what it looks like. 25 to goal line, they got the blue with Thunder on one side. If you go to the right, you got the Bolts in the middle, and then of course Basin on the right side. I like the blue sidelines from the 25-yard line in. Beautiful stadium, our first stadium here, our first time visiting this stadium. We were here in the wintertime broadcasting basketball. And I want to give a quick shout out really quick to the Campbell County School District Tech Department, especially Jeff. Usually up here, usually when we do web trips or something like that, we only do web trips. We don't have a radio station on FM or AM, so we count on internet for our broadcast. And we've been doing this now for 9 years. For all the fans out there that can't make it to the game, not just for South fans, but even for the fans that are playing South for their family that can't make it, might be located all across the country or the world. And we've never been able to use this broadcast tool we're using up here in Gillette because of firewall. Well, you know what? We reached out to them a couple weeks ago. They opened us up for this particular broadcast, and we'll be up here again when they play Campbell County here in October. So I want to thank Jeff from the Campbell County School District IT Department, as well as Campbell County School District overall, Principal A.D. Tom Siemens, who helped us out, make sure we get this broadcast, not just for all the Bison fans, but once again, for the Bolts fans as well. So let's go ahead and get down with the S&J Sonic pregame show as we get ready for this matchup for South High Bison. I'll tell you what, their season is last 3 years has not been an easy opener. Sorry, last 2 years. As once again we lost last week to number 1 ranked Natrona, 68-12, while the number 2 Thunder Basin beat Central 44-0. Other 4A scores last week was 41-7. East over Campbell County. Laramie defeated Kelly Walsh 24-17, and then Sheridan defeated Rock Springs 23-7. This week's matchups, we got Campbell County and Natrona, Cheyenne Central, East is in Casper against Kelly Walsh, Laramie made the trek to Rock Springs, and then South, of course, is here at Thunder Basin. And South gave up 429 yards of offense to Natrona last week, which, in this 4A conference, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you add in total offense, which is your punt, kick, return yards, we allowed 621 yards. Our special team coverage really needs to improve this week. Our kicker, for example, had an average of 48 yards on kicks last week. That's just our punter, Braden Hughes, averaged 40.3 yards per punt last week, but his net average was 28.7. So South's really got to fix that. As real quick, we're going to zoom in on the coin toss so we can find out who wins the toss. South is going to be calling it. Another big news for South is number 9, of course, at fullback. Joe Hansen is not going to be playing today. Not for sure what happened, injury or sick, but he's here at least to do the coin toss for the Bison. So we're going to let you know what's going on. You can see it as well. Number 1. Is that number 1 Mason Hamilton? Number 1 Mason Hamilton. The quarterback's not suited up. That could be a huge development. Mason Hamilton shredded the 4A conference last year, especially South in their game in Cheyenne. Wow. We've got to find out what happened with Mason Hamilton to see why he's not playing. If that's true, I mean, let me look at their starting lineups really quick. Looks like Thunder Basin won the toss. And I bet you they deferred. South is going to receive. Actually, no. South won the toss, and they deferred. Ryan Baker is the starting quarterback today. The sophomore for Thunder Basin is starting in place of Mason Hamilton. Wow, that's a huge development here up in Gillette, Wyoming, as South has been preparing for this all-state quarterback in Mason Hamilton. I'm not going to take anything away from number 12, Ryan Baker. Wow, that's news for us. We just now got the starting lineup, so we were not expecting anything different. And there's your coin toss. So let's go ahead and get back to the SCA Science pregame show. So we talked about the special teams. South special teams have really got to step up. Offensively, we were able to move the ball against Casper Natrona last week, Natrona County. As a matter of fact, we had 309 yards rushing against Natrona County, which was the high for the week in the 4A conference last week, the number 1 ranked rush offense. The only problem is we had 12 points to show for it. The reason why we had 12 points to show for it, 17 penalties. 17 penalties for 118 yards, which I'm pretty sure was addressed by Coach Gallus this week. Now, obviously, a majority of those penalties were delayed game penalties. Bison fans, I know you're probably thinking, they had it against us. Nope, that had nothing to do with it. Those were legitimate penalties. As a matter of fact, there's a new play clock rule this year. A lot of teams are still learning this play clock rule. What that play clock rule is, for those of you who don't know much about the play clock rule, we always had 40 seconds after a play was done. And what happened was usually the umpire would go in and set the ball, and once the ball was set, the play clock would start. Well, now, the new rule this year is the 40-second play clock starts immediately once the ball is dead. So once you hear that whistle and you see one of the officials raise their hand and the ball is dead, 40 seconds starts. Well, unfortunately, South was still getting used to that last week. And out of those 17 penalties, I want to say about 7 to 9 of them were delayed game penalties. So it's really hard to overcome that when we get down to the 20-yard line in Natrona. Then we have to keep backing up because of delay games and throwing a holding penalty. So you know what? We just weren't able to finish drives. One thing that Coach Gallus did say this week with an interview with the Wyoming Tribune Eagle was consistency. It's one thing this young team is not really having right now is the consistency. But I tell you what, we have the speed. And I guarantee you we have one of the fastest backfields in the state of Wyoming. With number 5, Braden Hughes, quarterback. Number 4, Cari, Wright, and number 25, Jadyn Cummings. Then you throw in the power and speed of number 2, Alex Soto. We've got a very fast backfield. Two of our running backs run sub 12 in the 100-yard and the 100-meter dash. So they're really fast runners. That's what this type of offense was built on. Run the power, run the power with the fullback. Then you get the speed to the outside. And if we can really get a good running game going against Thunder Basin, you never know what can happen, especially Mason Hamilton not playing today. Don't know much about Ryan Baker. Ryan Baker is listed as a 5'11" sophomore, 165 pounds. You know, he's got to have faith in the coaching staff if he's going to be starting tonight. Be interested to find out what happened to number 1, Mason Hamilton. Anybody watching online is from Gillette. Let us know. Got people watching in Oklahoma. And another thing we got to do tonight, millionaire mindset said it perfectly. You've got to get the blocks. You got to hold those blocks on the line. With this type of offense, our running backs literally need 2, maybe 3 seconds. I know that sounds a lot in football terms, but if we can get our running backs when they hit the outside, and especially when we get guys at least on one corner, I would take our running backs against any linebacker in the state of Wyoming because of the speed. Plain example. Braeden Hughes ran right up the middle last week, 70 yards. And it was all his speed because our offensive line held their blocks. We had a 20-yard run by Jadyn Cummings last week because we had guys that did the outside, hold their blocks. Jadyn saw us on the inside, ran it up to 20. Cari Wright had a 15-16-yard gain. Those type of gains happen when your offensive line holds their blocks. Now, a lot of it did also happen because number 2, Soto, played more in the second half, and not only does he have that speed of a tailback, he's got the power of a fullback. So that made the middle a little bit more wide open as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what type of game plan the South High Bison get on these. So being told there's an echo. It's because I'm not muted. I'm sorry, guys. The echo should be gone now. Hopefully it's gone. Let me know if the echo is gone. If it's not gone, I'm not hearing it. I will let you know what I've got going on here. So we're going to take a quick time out on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison Network.
It's much more affordable than you realize to protect your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
Missile Drive Auto Body is a full-service auto body repair facility in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We have established a reputation as an auto repair shop that is honest, performs quality body repairs and refinish, and strives for excellent customer service. And we guarantee our workmanship for as long as you own your vehicle. Call us today at 307-635-0639 or visit us at 1910 Missile Drive in Cheyenne. Missile Drive Auto Body. Quality without compromise.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Cheyenne is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. Our highly skilled, compassionate team of therapy providers are 100% focused on achieving optimal health and wellness for you. If you are tired of living in pain, want to just feel better and move better, or want to improve your strength, endurance, and physical conditioning, then it's time to get physical. Experience the physical difference today by calling 307-772-0955 or visit their website at physicalcenters.com. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Let's get moving again.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, back at you live here from Thunder Basin High School Stadium, home of the Bolts. Sorry about the echo. The echo should be fixed now. I had a microphone on that was hidden from me, so I couldn't see it. Once I found that it was on, I got it muted, and it should be gone. So we talked about the offensive issues. Now we're going to talk about the defensive issues for the South Bison. And the defensive issues, the players need to tackle better, plain and simple. One thing that Steve and I used to preach for 23 years of coaching youth football is you can't tackle somebody when you're reaching for them. You've got to actually drive your shoulder into them, wrap them up, take them down. Fortunately, last week we had a lot of players that were trying to reach for tackles, especially when they were going through the defensive line. That caused a lot of players to break through tackles and sometimes not even get touched through the defensive line. You need to get a pat at somebody and wrap them up. Our defense gave up chunks and chunks of yardage last week, making it easy, honestly, for Natrona to score. Natrona scoring drives, like their 3 or 4 scoring drives to start the game, were literally 2 to 3 play scoring drives. South needs to be more sound tonight, especially now with the Mason Hamilton being gone. South cannot lose that intensity. They have got to really, they've really got to stay more in their lanes, stay in their defensive lanes. Play your responsibility, especially if you're in a zone defense. Play your zone, because you don't want to give this sophomore quarterback confidence in a varsity game. So really get after him. South needs to communicate clearly with each other, play very disciplined defense, and then make a tackle on a play. We cannot give up huge yards. They're getting ready to do the national anthem, and South's not even on the field yet. They introduced Thunder Basin's team. South's team still in the locker room. Well, this is new. I didn't even know we were doing the national anthem. Well, I guess they say at 5:53 the national anthem. They're a minute early. Great rendition of the national anthem by the Thunder Basin Marching Band. One reason why we found out why South's team was not out on the field is because they were coming out on the field because the national anthem started a minute early. So they're actually out by the locker room standing there for the national anthem. Now they're walking to the stadium. So once again, I do want to apologize if you get a glare during the game. One thing, beautiful stadium, beautiful press box. Honestly, like I said, the best press box in the state. But the bad thing about press boxes with windows that can't be opened is for people like me who do video broadcasting, we can't shoot through a clear window or through screens. We're going through glass, and once those lights get going on, it's going to be really hard to see. So on this stampede to victory here for your Bison, we've already kind of talked about it. Number one, you got to limit the big plays. Keep the players in front of you. Don't get beat deep, especially now that Ryan Baker, the sophomore, is going to be starting at quarterback for the Thunder Basin Bolts. Another key to victory, special teams. We preached this last week. We preached it again this week. You've got to keep them down deep on your special team kickoffs. And then when you get special team, when you get a chance for a punt or a kick return, one thing like Cari Wright did so well against Natrona last week is he gained yards. Our second half, we were starting drives from our 30, 35, 40 compared to the first half when we were starting from our 5, 10, 15-yard line. That's a huge difference when you can start that much closer to the other team's end zone. And number 4, play confident. Play confident and have fun. It's literally, it's a football game, and you worked hard. I know we're outmanned. We've only got like 50-something players on our roster, but you know what? You can't use that as an excuse. You got a varsity squad here of players that have played tackle football, many of them since 3rd grade. Get out there and just play the game. Have fun. If things don't go your way, come back, get a stop, do it again. And who's to say what can happen now with Mason Hamilton not playing tonight? We're going to have to effort, once again, what happens there. So our starting lineups for the Thunder Basin Bolts, we are going to start with their offense. Left tackle, number 68, Scott Odell. Number 64, left guard, Colton Crowley. Their center, number 65, Cam Ingle. Right guard, number 75, Nate Jones. And the right tackle, number 50, Mark Klimau. Klimau. You say Klimau, I'll say Klimau. Wide receiver, number 2, Blaine Allen. Slot receiver, number 20, Tanner Richards. He went off last week. Number 82, Cameron Durgeon. Tight end, 87, Dice Shepard. There's other slot receiver. And number 5, Warren Carr. Quarterback, number 17, Ryan Baker. And then their fullback is number 32, Hunter Lundberg. With their halfback, Jackson Picula. and number 30, Tyson Edwards. For your South, their starting lineup, wide receiver, number 48, Kobe Bartow. Number 28, tight end, Devin Simmons. 51, right tackle, Christian Martinez. Number 55, left tackle, Griffin Belaski. 71, their center, the sophomore stud, who I had the pleasure to coach for 4 years, Lars Quinlivan. Number 60, Matt Gabehart is the right tackle. Number 55, Hunter Scott's their left tackle. Number 5, QB Braden Hughes, the speedster. Fullback Tannen Van Tassel, number 35. And then number 25, Jadyn Cummings. And number 4, Cari Wright. So there's another surprise on the roster as, I'll tell you what, Tannen Van Tassel's a hard worker too, man. That kid can run hard. Missed all of last season with an injury, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do. You know, Alex Soto's been nursing an injury. I did see in here earlier in the chat, no Alex tonight. Let me see here. No Alex, you don't get to. So I didn't see that in there. So never mind. So Alex Soto looks like he's going to get some playing time. Hopefully we'll have to see if we see a number 2 on the sideline. Hopefully they work him in at fullback. But number 9, Johansson, won't be playing tonight. He's not even suited up. He's on the sideline. Another loss for us defensively, number 23, Michael Mascarena's not playing tonight. He hurt his ankle last week against Natrona County. So South, I love football. Friday Night Lights. Welcome to the game, everybody, as we get ready to begin the first quarter of action. Let me update everything here. Once again, it's just me tonight. Up here, as I will be your play-by-play and color commentary for you tonight. South will be kicking off. Thunder Basin will be receiving. South will be kicking off. Number 7, Adrian Reynolds will be kicking off for the Bison. And let me see who is returning for Thunder Basin as I effort their numbers. Looks like 27 and 18, 19. We'll find out who actually receives it. Adrian Reynolds set to kick. He's going to have somebody hold the ball. It's pretty windy up here, up in Gillette. Jeremiah Moite, the sophomore, going to hold the ball for the kicker. Got to get a big stop here on special teams. You cannot start the game giving up a big return. We are kicking with the wind to our backs. There's the kick. Short kick. Recovered by number 31 from Thunder Basin for no yards. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Thunder Basin at the 38-yard line. Let's see what South does with this sophomore quarterback starting for Thunder Basin. Here's a snap. Right up the middle. Wide open hole to start the game already. Got to get him down. Got to get him down. That's going to be Jadyn Cummings with the tackle. Boy, that's a big run to start the game. Not what you wanted. Run, left gap, wide open again. He puts a move. He's off to the 10, 5, and he's going to get a touchdown. 41-yard touchdown for Thunder Basin. 2 plays. I already said, he cannot give up big plays as number 28, Jackson Pakula with the touchdown for Thunder Basin. Wow, 2-play drive. 62-yard drive. Extra point is up and good. That makes it 8-0 right off the bat. That extra point brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body. And we're going to take a quick timeout here on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
All the pieces? Pena Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis. Offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pena Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Pena Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time.
We get back here for the kickoff. Thunder Basin went 2 plays, 62 yards for the touchdown. Ball fell off the tee. And Thunder Basin's kicker is going to have a holder. So Thunder Basin will be kicking off. And South returning. Back deep, number 28, Devin Simmons, and number 4, Cari Wright. Now Thunder Basin will be kicking in the wind, so these upbacks have got to be ready for a short kick.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Cheyenne is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. Our highly skilled, compassionate team of therapy providers are 100% focused on achieving optimal health and wellness for you. If you are tired of living in pain, want to just feel better and move better, or want to improve your strength, endurance, and physical conditioning, then it's time to get physical. Experience the physical difference today by calling 307-772-0955 or visit their website at physicalcenters.com. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Let's get moving again.
As we're back from this timeout, South second and short. Quick pass play over. Just missed Devin Simmons. Braden Hughes with the pass. Number 5, Braden Hughes. Didn't complete it to anybody. It's going to bring up third and short, though. 3rd and 2. South was actually really successful on third down last week in the first half. Let's see if they can keep that rolling against Thunder Basin. South already has more yards rushing than Central had last week in the whole game. We've got 8 yards rushing. There's the keeper. Braden Hughes gets wrapped up, and he's going to lose yardage. He's going to lose 2 yards on the play. That Thunder Basin front line just pulverized Braden Hughes. So number 5, Braden Hughes with a 2-yard loss on the run. 4th and 4 now. South's going to bring out their punter. And he lost 2 yards. Cannot give up a big play here. Got to get a good punt, especially with the wind behind your back. Hughes is the punter. Picula back to receive for the Bolts. South punting from the 25-yard line, 26-yard line. He punts it. That's a good, nice low punt. It's going to bounce, make Picula move. Doesn't. Oh, he's going to. You got to play the. Oh, man, I thought he was going to get a big return. Number 20, Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, former junior Bison with the tackle. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get the camera down. Sorry for all the fans out there. Steve left me hanging for this one. So South holds him to a 1-yard gain. Picula to a 1-yard gain on the punt return. Thunder Basin will start from their 34-yard line. Two receivers on the field. Nice shifts. Here comes the run right up the middle. South's defense holds. Tackles by number 35, Tannen Van Tassel, and number 55, Belaski. Let's give them assist on each of them. Van Tassel and Belaski with the assisted tackles. Run right up the middle. 7 yards on the game. And here's another delay run up right at the middle. It's going to be number 15 who gets him down. Number 15 and number Christian Martinez. 51 and number 15 with the assists. First down, Thunder Basin. Another run right up the middle. And there's a wide open lane. He's going to be brought down by number 28. Number 28, Devon Simmons with the tackle. Another first down for Thunder Basin, but at least it's not a 30-yard gain. We're making at least work on this drive. But, man, they're running right up the middle against South. All these plays right up the middle. Off tackle. Every single one of them. And that one's going to go for a touchdown. 33-yard touchdown by Thunder Basin. Off tackle run by the fullback, number 30, Matthew Rivera. No extra points, no good. It's blocked. We will effort to see who made that block. That missile drive auto body extra point blocked. We're going to take a quick timeout on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Cheyenne is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. Our highly skilled, compassionate team of therapy providers are 100% focused on achieving optimal health and wellness for you. If you are tired of living in pain, want to just feel better and move better, or want to improve your strength, endurance, and physical conditioning, then it's time to get physical. Experience the physical difference today by calling 307-772-0955 or visit their website at physicalcenters.com. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Let's get moving again.
13-0 is your score here at Thunder Basin High School. 8:56 left in the first quarter. South made Thunder Basin work a little bit harder on that drive than the first one. Here's the kick, going to be returned by Cari Wright. Cari from the 15. He's going to get to the edge, gets all the way down to the 28-yard line. South will have a first down at approximately the 28. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to spot it actually at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bison. Got 8 yards that first offensive set. Then we went backwards. Let's see what we can get going this time. Our front line got imploded on that 3rd and 2. So it looks like we might be able to take advantage on the edges possibly. Tannen Van Tassel, Cari Wright, Jadyn Cummings in the backfield with Braden Hughes at quarterback. Cummings in motion. Gets the pitch. He's got an outside lane. Cuts it up. Gets all the way up to the 36-yard line. Another 8-yard gain for number 25, Jadyn Cummings. And he's down. Hopefully he just got the wind knocked out of him. He got landed on pretty good. He's writhing in pain. It's his right ankle. Hopefully he just tweaked it. He's got issues with the right ankle. He has sprained it about 100 times. Hopefully he's able to walk it off. He's got 2 carries for 16 yards. The leading rusher for the Bison so far. That'd be a huge loss. Make sure you use the chat feature. And if you haven't voted yet, there is a vote. There is a poll in the upper right-hand corner. He's walking off, limping off. He's going to have to walk it off a little. Once he walks on it, puts some pressure on it, gets it taped, he'll be back in the game. Oh, there was a big lightning bolt literally right off the hill. And they're going to call it. There was a lightning within the area. They're going to stop it real quick. I mean, that bolt was really close. Let's see what they do. I'm looking to see what the white hat's saying. Looks like they're going to let it go. Man, that bolt was really close. It was literally, for those of you on air, right there. Right over that ridge. No thunder, though, so that's a good thing. Right? Right? Or is that just a myth? Let me know, for those of you chatting. So, South tailback injured. Jadyn Cummings had 2 carries with 16 yards. He's on the side right now. And there's going to be a false start on the Bison. That's what I'm going to guess. Either a false start or a legal formation. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty on the Bison. First penalty of the game on the Bison. So it looks like we can get to the edges on this team. Devon Simmons in for Cummings. Cari Wright. Tannen Van Tassel. Kobe Bartow, the wide receiver. South facing a 2nd and 8 now. 2nd and 7. There's a run right up the middle. Tannen Van Tassel, hard run. Actually, that was Braden Hughes. Braden Hughes kept the ball, and he's going to get 6 yards. Number 5, Braden Hughes, is going to get 6 yards. Everyone thought Van Tassel had the ball, even the scorekeeper, as Hughes picks up 6 yards on that 3rd and short. South 0 for 2 right now, 0 for 1 on 3rd downs. We had a 3rd and short last time, unable to get anything out of it. Thunder Basin crowd shaking the stadium. Cari Wright in motion, gets the pitch. He's going to get the outside. He's going to get a first down easily, and he's going to get the first down for the Bison. He's going to get about clearly marked at the 43. Oh, they changed it. First down South. Cari Wright with the gain. I don't know how many yards he had. 5 yards. There's the give right up the middle. We cannot run up the middle against this team. Central tried that last week, got held to 7 yards rushing, but you know what? We've got to try those run attempts up the middle. That's what makes this offense so well with the speed we have. We can keep running up the middle. That's going to suck them in, and we've been able to run the 3 plays that we've ran outside. We've been able to get outside and get some yards, at least 5 to 8 yards each time. So that's a good mindset. I mean, the upper side of the screen is wide open if you guys look at the top side of your screen. South doubles near down low. Doubles up high now as we send them back in motion. 2nd and 11. Hughes with the fake keeper with the QB option. He keeps it himself. He's going to get 1 yard. Number 5, Hughes, with 1 yard. It's going to bring up a long third down, 3rd and 11. And we got another Bison down. Who's this? I see a 5. I wonder if it's either Christian Martinez or Belaski. Griffin Belaski down right now in the middle of the field as I see the raindrops coming. That's the worst thing that could happen if we get rain, because we got a window and it's going to be spotty. Let's see what they're tending to there. 6:45 left in this first quarter. This injury timeout being brought to you by Pena Business Services, located in Cheyenne, Wyoming. Hopefully these raindrops dry quickly. We've already lost 1 player to injury, Jadyn Cummings. Now Griffin Belaski being looked at as he's being helped up to his feet. Looks like another ankle issue. He can't even put any pressure on it. Ooh, that's not a good sign, the senior for the Bison. We don't have a lot of seniors. He's one of them. He's played a lot of football for the Bison as well. So make sure you vote in our poll. I know I'm overrunning the plays. I'm sorry, I'm the only one up here running the camera. Man Cub, I apologize. I'm trying. Favorite thing to eat at a sporting event? Make sure you vote. 3rd, and we'll call it a long 10. There's the give. Actually, no. Bootleg, number 5, Braden Hughes. He's going to take it all the way down to the 48-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 5. It's going to bring up 4th and 5 for the Bison. So it's going to be 4th down. 6:33 left in the first quarter. And we're going to punt. Flip the field position. That's a good call. Great punt by Hughes. Picked up at the 14-yard line. Another bolt of lightning. Got to make this tackle. Got to make this tackle. Ray gets turned around. And there he goes along the sideline. $86-yard return for Thunder Basin. Number 25, Isaiah Halliburton. With the return, you can see the raindrops on the window in front of us. That makes it 19-0. Looks like Cummings has got a bag of ice on his ankle. Belaski being looked at as well. Extra point. No good. Missed it. 19-0. That extra point brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body. We're going to take a Pena Business Services timeout right here on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Speed internet, air conditioning, cable TV, and rustic cabins and large motel rooms to fit you and your family's needs. Located within walking distance of the Hot Springs State Park, downtown shopping and restaurants, why would you want to stay anywhere else for your next trip to Thermopolis? Cabins in Thermopolis, a lot of Wyoming at a very competitive price.
$86-yard punt return by Halliburton gives the Thunder Basin Bolts a 19-0 lead. And speaking of bolts, that's the 3rd lightning bolt I've seen. But we are still playing. Thunder Basin set to kick off. Once again, I apologize, folks, as I'm trying to get the camera timing down. That return's going to go into the end zone, so South will have the ball. First and 10 at the 20-yard line, sorry. So South has possession at their 20. Had a couple third and shorts, one we've been able to get. See if we can get some offense going now. And there's going to be a false start on South. 5-yard penalty on number 56. Joseph Garcia with the penalty, 5-yard penalty. So it's going to be 1st and 15 now for the Bison. Gabe Trujillo now in for the Bison. Quarterback keep. Oh, I'll tell you what, he just got smoked, but that's some great moves there by Braden Hughes. Hughes with no gain. I'll tell you what, they had him 4 yards deep for a loss, and Braden Hughes' athletic prowess got us back to the line of scrimmage at least, making it 2nd and 15 as Hughes with the carry for no yards. Number 5, Hughes. I'll tell you, I really credit this Thunder Basin defensive line. They are really pushing our offensive linemen back. Ooh, there's a penalty. No? Unsportsmanlike, face mask, 15-yard penalty. That's going to give us a first down because we were 15 yards away. And no, for those of you who are watching, it's not because it was the face mask. In high school rules, the only penalties that give you an automatic first down is roughing the passer, roughing the kicker, and roughing the center on pump plays. So we were 15 yards. We got 15-yard penalty. Braden Hughes with the pass. Throws it complete. Nope, dropped. Hughes with the drop. Ray. So Hughes with an incomplete pass. He's 0 for 2 now. 2nd down and 10 at the 32-yard line. South trailing 19-0. Just under 6 minutes left. Make sure you give a shout-out to some of our subscribers out there. If you ever get a chance to see him, Missile Drive Auto Body, see him on the right-hand side of your screen. S&J Signs. Robert Martinez Agency, Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins. Tell him thank you for being able to allow us to come up here and make these calls for your South High Bison. And there's a penalty. It's going to be a false start on the Bison. That's our 3rd penalty of the game. 5 yards. So South will have a 2nd and 15. Penalties. That's only our 3rd, which is actually pretty good compared to last week in the first quarter. 2nd and 15. Hughes with the snap. Throws. Pass. Caught. It's going to be ran. Looks like Leandre Ray is going to get the first down. He's going to get 15 yards on that pass play. Number 11, Ray with the catch. Hughes with the pass. 15-yard pass. And a Bison first down. Leandre Ray said, I'm not going to drop this one. Not only did he drop it, he took a 5-yard pass for a first down. South with the ball at the 42-yard line. Hughes sends Cari right in motion. Hughes is going to keep it. Actually, no, he gave that off to Tannen Van Tassel, number 35. Oh, number 7, Adrian Reynolds. Adrian Reynolds is going to get a yard, number 7. For the Bison. Ray checking back in. With the play, Hughes in the huddle calling it. South doing a much better job getting the plays in and getting to the line of scrimmage. So far, no worries about that delay of game other than that first play of the game. Cari Wright in motion. Gives the ball to Wright. Wright finds a lane. Cuts it back. He's going to get about 4 yards. Number 4, Cari Wright, 4 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. 3rd and 4. I'm going to say 3rd and 5. They're going to say 3rd and 6. I'm saying 5. You say 6, I say 5. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. We appreciate it. South with a little drive going. 4:34 left. Kobe Bartow's now the wide receiver. Hughes with the false start. Oh, that should be a flag. That's going to be a flag. That better be a flag, as our lineman got pasted well after the whistle. And they're not going to call anything but the false start. False start on South. That was number 73. I don't even have a 73 on our roster. We have a mystery player out on the field once again for the Bison. So if you know who's 73, that's Hunter Scott. Hughes going to get tackled for a loss. Just a 1-yard loss. They're going to give him forward progress. So that's going to bring up 4th and 12. Actually, 1-yard loss. They're going to say 2-yard loss now, so 4th and 13. Man, this Thunder Basin front line is amazing. I'm going to say it right now. Really good. We're going to have to do our damage up on the outsides. I mean, you've got to play honest. You got to keep running up the middle with this veer-type offense. There's the punt. Oh, no, he was going to get a blocked. He was going to get thrown for a loss all the way down from the 39 to the – looks like they marked it at the 21. Wow, 18-yard loss for number 5, Hughes. 26. So just a 5-yard loss. Actually, they gave him forward progress. So Thunder Basin's been running the ball quite a bit, especially with a sophomore quarterback. I want to keep him protected, and he's going to get the sophomore quarterback's going to get, looks like, about 4 yards on the play for Thunder Basin. All their scoring plays have been on the ground. 3 running plays on the ground. Second down and 3. Tannen Van Tassel with the tackle, number 35. And there's going to be a flag on the play. This play is coming back. This play is not going to count. There's the windows here we cannot open. So hopefully those drops will dry. It's going to be a penalty on Thunder Basin. I didn't see what the penalty was. I was too busy looking at the rain. My fault, everybody. Here we go. Holding on the offense. They're going to decline it. Oh, block in the back. They're going to take that one instead. So we had a block in the back and a hold. So South pushes him back, and it's going to be 2nd and 13 from the 30-yard line. They're saying 15. So, yeah, that's about right. 2nd down and 15. Looking at the yard marker. Let me get the camera set. Here's a run. Right up the middle. Right off tackle. They were just killing us with that play. Sorry about the rain once again, everybody. Beautiful stadium, just can't open the windows. Right now, wouldn't want to open the windows anyways with this equipment we have. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. That's going to be Thunder Basin running to the outside. We've got him edged in, but he's still going to get the first down as he gains 6 yards. like Dominic Gallegos, number 54, with the tackle. 2:29 left in this first quarter. 19-0 is your score. Run right up the middle. This time we got him. And that is going to be number 41. Sam Berry with the tackle for the Bison, the 5'10 junior, coming from his linebacker spot. 2-yard loss. And we got there too early. It's going to be an encroachment on South. Neutral zone infraction. 5-yard penalty. And it's coming down pretty good now. That's 2 weeks in a row now. South's going to have to face rain in the second quarter of a game. So that's going to make it about 2nd and 7. And they are calling rain delay. Sorry, lightning delay here in Gillette. Due to lightning in the area, they are sending the players to the locker rooms. And we're going to take some timeouts here as well on the Bison, 1112 BISN, your Bison Network. 19-0. Sorry if I'm a little winded. Had to run all the way from the parking lot, all the way over there. All the way to the elevator. And boy, pressing that elevator button, whew, that got me winded. Still the first quarter. South trails 19-0. Got an injury update. Belaski's ready to go from what I heard. They taped up Cummings during that injury timeout, and he's going to give it a go. 150 yards rushing for Thunder Basin so far in this first quarter on 10 plays. So it's 2nd and 12. Thunder Basin with the ball. Still first quarter once again. Thank you all for waiting for that injury, not the injury, but for the lightning delay. As we are underway, still first quarter action here in the energy capital of the world. I want to give a shout out to all the Bison fans for listening, all the Bolts fans for watching. 1:58 actually left in the first quarter. Oh, we've got the popcorn. Had a storm move through. Once again, I talked about the lightning going on earlier in front of us. I guess there was a nice lightning show going on behind us. As they're getting everything set. Let's see if South made any adjustments on that off guard, off tackle running play. There's a cutback lane. That's a good tackle there by South. Well, he's not down yet, but they stopped him at least. Number 71 got the initial hit. Lars Quinlivan, the sophomore sensation, former junior Bison, Bane Bulldog, slows him down. That brings up 3rd and 3. Motion. He's going to get the touchdown. Touchdown, Thunder Basin. 7-yard touchdown run. Makes it 25-0. 1:23 left to play in this first quarter. Once again, there was a long lightning delay. So thanks again for staying on and watching the Bison. Shout out to my partner, Steve, who's in Cheyenne right now, helping with the live chat. We'll get the ball back, trailing 25-0 with 1:23 left in this first quarter. Had a nice long delay. Thanks again for staying with us up here in Gillette, Wyoming. Once again, use the chat feature. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're watching for. We'll give you a shout out on air. Nick Hughes, you're very welcome. We're glad to drive up here to bring you guys the action. Sorry my partner couldn't make it. I'm not as good of a play-by-play guy as he is. That's why I'm a color commentator. Let us know what you voted for on the poll. What is your favorite thing to eat at a sporting event? Thunder Basin set to kick off. We're going to keep it on the Bison, though. We'll keep it aimed at the Bison. This kickoff being brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body. And the ball goes off the tee. Hard to believe we're still in the first quarter here. Cari Wright from the 17. Oh, he's got a lane. He's got the lane. He's got one person to beat. He can go all the way. 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Cari Wright. 85-yard touchdown run or 83-yard touchdown kickoff return for Cari Wright. Huge break for the Bison. He saw that lane and he went to the highway from there. Now we can get a stop defensively. This extra point being brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body. Kick is up. Adrian Reynolds, and it's good. South, 25-7. Thunder Basin gives up their first points of the season. We're going to take a quick timeout, go to some of our sponsors here on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
It's frustrating when an injury keeps you from the activities you love. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers has helped thousands of clients recover from sports injuries and reclaim their lifestyles, treating a variety of injuries including sprains, post-surgical, foot and ankle injuries, as well as back and neck injuries. Our therapists will develop a personalized treatment plan to help you heal and hasten your recovery and minimize your risk of re-injury. Call 307-772-0955 to schedule an appointment now. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, let's get moving again.
Back here live at Bolt Stadium at Thunder Basin High School in Gillette, Wyoming. Cari Wright just put the Bison on the board in the first quarter with an 83-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Now South's Adrian Reynolds set to kick off from the 40. 25-7 is your score. 1:10 left still in the first quarter. For those of you who just might be tuning in, if you're wondering why it's the first quarter when this game started at 6, we had about a 40-minute, I'd say about a 30 to 40-minute lightning delay. Lightning in the area. Here comes the kick from Adrian Reynolds. He kicks it. And it's going to be picked up at the 11 for Thunder Basin. He's looking. They plug him up pretty good. And, ball's loose! South recovers the ball! South recovers the fumble! That's going to be number 15. 15, Gabe Pena with the fumble recovery. South's going to have the ball at the 31-yard line. That turnover brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body. Missile Drive Auto Body. Quality without compromise. South have possession. Jadyn Cummings back in the game. Oh, and Braeden Hughes just got lit up. Nowhere to go, nowhere to pass it to. He's going to lose 5 yards on that play. 48 seconds left in this first quarter. Another sack by Thunder Basin. Man, Thunder Basin's front line is just monstrous. South with the ball, 2nd and 15. Good thing to see Cummings out there. Let's see if that ankle can hold up. They had a chance to tape it up in the locker room. And who's got it? Looks like it's going to be 35. Tannen Van Tassel up the middle. He's going to get 4 yards back. Well, 3 yards back. Number 35, Van Tassel with a 3-yard gain, tackled by a bunch of Thunder Basin Bolts. I'm not worried about the defensive stats right now for Thunder Basin. I don't have to do the official stats. We're just doing stats for our fans out there. And that's the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter. Your South Bison trail 25-7 and have the ball 3rd and 12 to start the second quarter at the Thunder Basin 33-yard line. We'll be back after this timeout on the Bison. This Pena Business Services timeout on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Hit a deer,
Parking lot dings, hail damage, or just roadway demolition derby?
no matter how your vehicle gets damaged, Missile Drive Auto Body will make sure it gets repaired back to pre-loss condition and as quickly as possible. No shortcuts, no compromises.
And remember, where you get your car repaired is not your insurance company's decision, it's yours. Call today for an estimate appointment at 307-635-0639. Missile Drive Auto Body.
Quality without compromise.
Hey, this is Steve,
And this is Alan.
and you're listening to the Bison on a...
Had to cut that commercial short. South will have the ball. 3rd and 11. Actually, 3rd and 12. They did spot the ball a little closer to the line markers. Cari, Wright, Tannen Van Tassel, Jadyn Cummings in the backfield. Bootleg, Hughes. He's got time. He dishes it off. It's going to be incomplete. Devon Simmons cannot hold on to that ball. Number 28, incomplete pass. So number 5, Braeden Hughes had good time, escaped, just could not complete the pass to Devon Simmons as it went behind him. So South at the 33-yard line facing a 4th and 12. Do they dare punt it? Or do they go for it? You know, you've got nothing to lose. You're pretty deep in their area. You're too far for a field goal. If you punt it, you're probably going to give it to them at the 20. South's going for it. I like this move. 4th and 12. Hughes, slant. Bartow over his head. Incomplete. Had the slant wide open, just a little too tall for Kobe Bartow. And Kobe Bartow stands at 6'2", just a little over his head. Right play call, in my opinion. That would have been a first down. So that was a good play call. They'll get it next time. Thunder Basin takes over at their 32-yard line. Sorry, their 33-yard line, leading 25-7. Second quarter action here in Gillette, Wyoming. Thunder Basin with the ball. There's a handoff, off tackle again. Oh, and he's got nothing in front of him. Nothing but blockers, and that is going to be a touchdown run for Thunder Basin. One play scoring drive, 67-yard touchdown run for Thunder Basin. Number 28, Pakula, 67-yard one-play drive. Too many big plays last week against Natrona County, and once again this week the big plays are plaguing the Bison defense. And these aren't trick plays. These are just, we're getting to that one spot off guard, off tackle, or we're going to cut it back. You've got to tackle us as the extra point is good. 32-7. Credit the Thunder Basin wide receivers for getting out there and blocking our DBs, leaving a wide open lane for Pakula to score. We're going to keep it here after that missile drive auto body extra point. Actually, we're going to take a quick station identification.
Hey, this is Steve,
And this is Alan.
and you're listening to the Bison on 1112 BISN.
Your 32-7 is your score. Up here in Gillette, Wyoming. South will have their home opener next week against Kelly Walsh. Kickoff is at 6 o'clock, but make sure you tune in to the S&J Science pregame show at 5:30. Our play-by-play guy, Steve McDonald, will be back for that one. South's defense has got to tighten it up. But you know what? Got to credit the Thunder Basin blocking scheme. They're the number 2 team ranked in the state, and actually, even though they're ranked number 2, they are the favorite to win state this year amongst a lot of the sports writers here in the state of Wyoming. Here's the kickoff. Kick is up. And it's going to go into the end zone. Adrian Reynolds was back deep this time. South will have the ball at the 20-yard line, 32-7 in the second quarter. So if you haven't done so already, for those of you who are watching online, there's a red subscribe button down there. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. So every time we create an event for a live video or we go live, you get notified. Doesn't cost anything, will never cost anything. We will never charge you for watching a game on 1112 BISN. There's the pitch to Cummings. Cummings Running a little tender, gets about 1 yard. But the key thing is he got up. He made a few cut moves and he got up. So that's a good sign, as that's his first carry since he got hurt. 1 yard. 2nd and 9. Make sure you tell our sponsors thank you for sponsoring 1112 BISN. Without them, we would not be able to do what we do for all of the fans out there. Fake pitch, Hughes goes top side, passes. He's got a wide open guy, Devon Simmons. Oh, and it just goes through his hands again. He had his guy beaten. He cannot hold on to it. Oh, he had nothing but green in front of him. Green in the back, Judge. Incomplete pass. Great pass by Braden Hughes as he dropped it right in the bread basket. Devon's telling him, I'll catch the next one. I'll catch the next one. How do you become a sponsor of 1112 BISN? Look on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Our email is going to be coming right up. Shoot us an email at bisnwbm@gmail.com. We'll send you the information on how to be a sponsor for the Bison. There's a flag on the play. It's going to be a holding penalty. So even if he would have caught that amazing pass, it wouldn't have counted anyways. So Devon Simmons knew there was a flag, and that's why he didn't catch it. Saving his energy. Saving his energy. South has the ball now at their 12-yard line. Hughes keeps it. Ooh, he pitches it. He pitches it to Cummings. Cummings gets from the 12 to the, well, I'd say the 7 to the 12, 5-yard gain. 3rd down at the 12-yard line now. Third and 17. Thunder Basin's clock keeper's a little slow off the bat. 5-yard gain for number 25, Cummings. Hughes with the pass. Oh, no. No. That pass was meant for Leandre Ray, but the Thunder Basin defender undercut that pass. Returns it for a touchdown. That's going to make it 38-7 now with 10:02 left in the first half. This extra point is going to be brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body. Missile Drive Auto Body, quality without compromise. It's good to see him taking shots in the air. You know, you got to remember, we're a young team. We're a young team. We're going to see mistakes like that. You know, there was the right idea. Just underthrew him a little bit. He's got to put a little bit more air on that next time, and that pass will be complete. Extra point is up, and it is good. 39-7 now. We're going to take a timeout here on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
We're family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
This broadcast is being brought to you by the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Back here for second quarter action after an interception return, a pick six for the Thunder Basin Bolts. Thunder Basin set to kick off, South set to receive. Devon Simmons and Cari Wright in deep for the Bison, and that's going to be Simmons who's going to let it go, and it's going to go out of bounds. South will have the ball at the 20-yard line. That ball didn't land until it hit the U of Thunder over there. This kid's got a leg. The wind's still behind him. Now it's coming more from an easterly direction. Blah. It's easier for me to say. Southern direction. How did I get eastern and southern mixed up? I want to thank all of you once again. Here's the Bison. Handoff. And it's going to be Tannen Van Tassel. He's going to lose 2 yards. Number 35, Van Tassel, up the middle. Nothing going. I think Thunder Basin's already said you're not going to run up the middle, but you know what? You've got to keep trying. You got to keep trying. With the speed we have on the outside, we've got to keep those guys inside. You can't let them start cheating outside, or our speed won't be able to take place on that outside. Hughes overlooks the defense, gets under center, calls a cadence, sends Cummings in motion. Cummings with the cutback. He's going to be met, and he's going to lose a yard. He put his shoulder down, though. He wasn't going to make that easy for anybody. 1 yard loss for Cummings. Actually, they're going to say no gain. No gain for Cummings on that play. I don't know what the keeper's saying. He's saying 3rd and 8, and it's 3rd and 12. Oh, he just fixed it. 3rd and 12 from the Bison 18-yard line. The scorekeeper called for some thunder, and he got the thunder going. And Braden Hughes is going to get wrapped up. Nowhere to go, and he is going to lose from the 18 all the way down to the 12. He's going to lose 6 yards on that carry, Braden Hughes is. Actually, they spotted it at the 14. So he's going to lose 16 on the play. Sorry, it's not 16, 6 instead of 8. 4th down now for the Bison. Hughes going back to punt. This kid's got a leg on him, too. He could throw, he could run, and he can kick. High snap. Oh, he's got to get out of the end zone. He does. That's where his speed kicks in. He's got nobody. Oh, he's going to get met. That's going to be a hit, helmet to helmet hit. It's not going to be an automatic first down, but it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Helmet to helmet. 15-yard penalty. That cannot be considered roughing the kicker, though, because he broke out to be a runner. So it's just going to be a basic 15-yard penalty, and South will have it again. Can't teach speed. That's one thing we told kids. You cannot teach speed, and you've got the speed in the backfield with Braden Hughes, Jadyn Cummings, and Cari Wright. Yep, there it is, helmet to helmet. 15-yard penalty. It'll still be 4th down, and they have it marked. They're going to mark it off from the from the 6. So it's going to go all the way to the 21. That's going to make it 4th and 10. Ooh, no. All the way to the 23. So they must have had it at the 8. Sorry, they had it at the 8. So now it's going to be 4th and manageable. It's going to be 4th and 6 now, or 4th and 7 for the Bison. Still a smart thing to punt when you're this deep on your side of the field. Hughes with the punt, gets a low kick, kicks it away from the return man. Great choice. He's going to let it bounce. It's going to go out of bounds at the South 48-yard line. And it's going to be Thunder Basin ball on South side of the 50. We're going to take a timeout here on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison Network.
The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins in Thermopolis offers free high-speed internet.
No, we're not. They went straight in. I didn't even get to run a commercial. 39-7. Let's see if South made any adjustments in those off-guard, off-tackle gaps. Oh, there's the first pass of the game for Thunder Basin, and it's incomplete. Now remember, the All-State quarterback Mason Hamilton is not playing. From my understanding, he got hurt earlier this week during practice. That's why he's not in there. So you've got sophomore quarterback number 12, Ryan Baker, who just threw his first pass of the game. Everything else has been running. Jeremiah Moite is playing corner right in front of us down low. There's a run right up the middle. And Gabe Belaski says, no, I'm sorry, not Gabe, Griffin Belaski holds him to a 3-yard gain. Number 55, a penalty. I think that's going to be on Thunder Basin. You got Moite playing corner down here. You got Cari playing left corner. Devon Simmons playing the slot. Let's see who this is. It's going to be on Thunder Basin. Neutral zone infraction on the offense. Encroachment is what they called it. He said encroachment even. So that's going to make it 3rd and 12. This is a big 3rd down for the Bison defense right here. You're going to force this young quarterback to throw. You better play tight defense and get some pressure on him. He's back to throw. He's looking. He's got time. Wide open in the middle. And he's down as he beats Devon Simmons to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down. It's going to be a 20-yard pass. Devon Simmons, number 28, with the tackle. Hey, that's man-to-man. You know what? You're on an island. Everyone's on an island. They did not play any zone on that one. Can't when you got four in the receiver. Oh, there's another pass. There's a block. Oh, great screenplay by Thunder Basin, and he is going to get stopped short at the 4-yard line. 1st down, Thunder Basin. So there's another completion. He's now 2 for 3 on the day. Pena with the tackle. Gabe Pena, number 15, playing safety, makes the stop on that. And we got a Bison down. Injury timeout. This timeout brought to you by Pena Business Services. Nope, you're absolutely right. Offensive line is not moving anyone. And even eventually when your offensive line's not moving anyone with the speed you have hitting the corners, it's not going to really help. It's not going to really help because they're going to slow them down by having to get around defensive linemen into the backfield. But you know what? Credit Thunder Basin. I hate to say it, credit Thunder Basin's defensive line. They have been dominant all game long. I guarantee you we have more rushing yards right now than Central did last week against this Thunder Basin defense. Heck, we even scored off a kickoff return, something that our crosstown rivals couldn't do. Give a shout out to Austin Weber, another former junior Bison player of ours. Number 26 now. I'm efforting to see who got hurt. The coaches are around him. I can't see. And it's Devon Simmons, number 28, who got injured. He's walking off pretty good, though, so that's a good sign. Injury-filled game for the Bison. Had 3 players get hurt. 2 of them have returned, thank goodness. Let's hope Devon Simmons is the 3rd to come back from that injury. So it's going to be 1st and goal at the Bison 4-yard line. Thunder Basin lines up. 2 wide receivers, 1 back. Here's the snap. He's going to pass it. He's in a groove, and it's going to be out of bounds. Over through the play. Jeremiah Moite, the sophomore, on the coverage. Great coverage. Had to force him to be right on the nose, and that ball goes out of bounds as the sophomore, number 12, Ryan Baker, has his 3 complete pass streak broken up. I'll give you your popcorn report here soon. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Man in motion. He gives it, and he's going to be wide open for the end zone. Touchdown, Thunder Basin. Number 30 for Thunder Basin. 45-7 is your score. This extra point being brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body, quality without compromise. Extra point is up and in. That makes the score 46-7 over our Bison. Thunder Basin showing every bit why they're the number 2 team in the state. We're going to take a timeout, come back here for second quarter action on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison network. A dedicated agent who can help you make well-informed decisions about protecting your lifestyle. With years of experience in the insurance industry and an outstanding array of products and services for home, auto, and life, you can feel good you're doing what's right for your family. Let Robert Martinez be your insurance ally. Call him today at 307-514-5003. Second quarter action is your Bison getting ready to receive the kickoff from Thunder Basin, trailing 46-7. 6:43 left in the first half. We had a longer first quarter than expected due to a lightning delay. If you see the sponsors on the right-hand side of your screen, make sure you thank them for being sponsors of 11-12 BISN. Without them, we would not be able to travel all the way up here to Gillette to call this game for you. And there's another kick into the end zone. Bison will start at their 20-yard line. Make sure you subscribe to us. For those of you who don't know what to look for, if you look on the screen right now, hit that subscribe button, the red button right at the very bottom. Give us a subscription so whenever we create an event or go live, you'll know every time we do. Doesn't cost a thing, will never cost anything, as we will never charge you for watching any event that we cover. South with the ball at their 20-yard line. Cummings, Wright, Van Tassel, and Hughes, the backfield. Cummings in motion, gives it off. That's going to be Hughes who keeps it. Hughes is going to be smacked down. They're going to give him a 2-yard loss. They're going to give him forward progress. They are just overpowering the interior of our offensive line. Now, we do have a younger offensive line. I mean, you have Belaski, who's the veteran on there, but then you got a sophomore at center, Lars Quinlevin. You know, these are good games for these young men to experience. Christian Martinez, another senior. Got to drive into them. You know exactly where they're at. Keep your head up, and on the snap, drive into the person you're blocking, right? Goes in motion. Van Tassel with the ball. Number 35, he's going to get it back to the line of scrimmage. So he's going to get a 2-yard gain for number 35. It's going to bring down 3rd and long. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 20. So has everybody voted on the poll, this week's poll? Anybody voted on the poll? I don't think so. I'm the only one. Hughes with the bootleg. He's got plenty of time. Throws a bullet, and it's going to be incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Boy, that pass had some zip. East is up 42-0 at the half right now. Fourth and 10. Cummings checks back in. He's usually not on the punt team. Wonder if they have something special planned. Oh, he's going to be the gunner. He's not on the punt team, so he doesn't know where to go. Oh, another bat snap. And he's going to get crushed from the 20 to the 8-yard line. 12-yard loss for Braden Hughes, number 5. Another bad snap. Hughes tried his best, but he had like 28 people in his face. He had the 11 Thunder Basin defensemen and the whole bench. Number 5, Braden Hughes. So that's going to give first and goal to the Thunder Basin Bolts with 5:08 left in this first half. Make sure you subscribe to us. Hit that subscribe button. Comes a man in motion for Thunder Basin. Back. It's the quarterback. Throws it to the flat. And there's a missed tackle by Devon Simmons. And that's a touchdown, Thunder Basin. 52-7. Thunder Basin. This extra point being brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body. Extra point is up, and it's good. 53-7 now is your score right here on the Bison. We're going to take a timeout. A Pena Business Services timeout on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Missile Drive Auto Body is a full-service auto body repair facility in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We have established a reputation repairs and refinish and strives for excellent customer service. And we guarantee our workmanship for as long as you own your vehicle. Call us today at 307-635-0639 or visit us at 1910 Missile Drive in Cheyenne. Missile Drive Auto Body. Quality without compromise.
Back here at the energy capital of the world, Gillette, Wyoming, your South High Bison trailing 53-7 as they get ready to receive the kickoff. Still in the second quarter here. I want to give a shout out to all the people watching back in Cheyenne, all over the country, and all over the world. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I want to give a shout out to the Campbell County School District, especially Jeff, their IT tech, for getting us hooked up and giving us permissions to be able to broadcast to you today up here in Gillette. Ball falls off the tee. When this game first started, the wind was really kicking from the northeast. Now it's just coming from the south. I'm sorry, from the southeast. Now it's just coming from the south. (53-7). Our only touchdown was an 83-yard kickoff return from Cari Wright in the first quarter. South have been battling injuries. We've had some guys go down. Most of them have come back. Devon Simmons actually was the third player to get hurt to come back. So right now we're 3 for 3 on the injury front. Make sure you use the chat feature located on here. South got a lot of young players. A lot of young players playing in this game against a very experienced Thunder Basin High School. Haven't seen Alex Soto play. He's injured. Joe Hansen's injured. Second week of the season, number 2 ranked team in the state. South's got to hold their head up high and play with pride. This is a learning experience for the Bison. There's the reverse to Leandre Ray. Ray is going to get caught in the backfield. He's going to get tackled down at the 12-yard line. 8-yard loss for number 11, Leandre Ray. His first touch of the season. But that's a good changeup. I think the one thing that everyone's got to remember is with South's football team, they don't have the numbers of some of these other 4A schools. So you got a lot of young players playing against very experienced teams. This is a great learning experience for this young team. Hughes back with the pass. Kobe Bartow had it, and it goes through his hands. Hughes, beautiful pass. Bartow just cannot reel it in. Perfect timing, too. Bartow turned his head from his route, and the ball was right there. Maybe he just caught him by surprise. Ray checking back in. with the play. 3rd and 18. From the 12, 3:28 left. In the second half, if we do not score here, it'll be a running clock. I got to ref it. 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow in Cheyenne. Cummings on motion. Gets the ball. His second handoff, third handoff actually. And he's going to get back to the 12-yard line. They're going to say to the line of scrimmage, actually to the 13-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. 13-yard line, so Cummings with 1 yard on the carry. No blocking on the outside now as Thunder Basin's got him figured out. Our passing game's open. We just can't reel him in. Hughes back to punt. Let's hope that we can get that snap back to him. Last 2 punts. There's a good punt. Hughes booms it. They're going to call a fair catch. Oh, and they're going to get a Thunder Basin bounce. Thunder Basin bounce all the way down to it hit it at their 40 and bounced back to our 28-yard line. 53-7 now, 2:14 left. They're letting the clock run. I wonder if they realize the clock's running. Mercy rule doesn't go into effect until the second half. Run up the middle. There's a flag on the play. It's coming back. Let him score. So the white hat told the scorekeeper to run, and it's not a bad thing, honestly. I hate to say it. It's going to hopefully prevent these kids from being injured. But high school rules is second half running clock. Penalty was against Thunder Basin. It was a hold. There's a run to the outside. And that's going to be a touchdown again. $59-7. Now they stop it. 8 seconds left. Why not stop it now, right? Running clock, they would stop it normally on a score on the extra point attempt. Extra point is up, and that missile drive auto body extra point is good, and it's 60-7 now. That was an effort play there. South had him at the goal line. At the line of scrimmage. South's got to continue playing hard. I know it's tough when you're down 60-7 in the first half, but you got to continue playing hard. If you don't continue playing hard, that's when injuries happen. And this is a learning experience for all these young players. South next week, 6 o'clock against Kelly Walsh, their home opener. Kelly Walsh getting owned by Cheyenne East right now. Steve, if you can get us a score update. Kickoff. Back into the end zone. This time it's Ray and Wright in the backfield. And they didn't start it. No one touched. So South will have enough time for one play before halftime, where we'll take an extended timeout. South comes out on offense trailing 60-7. Thunder Basin playing kind of a safe defense as Braeden Hughes gets tackled from behind. Hughes going to gain 3 yards. And that's going to be the end of the first half. At halftime, it is 60-7. As we will take a timeout and come back here for second half action on the Bison. 11-12 BISN, your Bison Network.
Pena Business Services, providing bookkeeping, payroll, tax, and notary services since 2007. At Pena Business Services, they help small to medium-sized companies and nonprofits for all your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax needs. They also help individuals with their tax preparations, helping manage your day-to-day accounting. Their goal is providing business owners like you peace of mind on your bookkeeping, payroll, and tax concerns so you can focus on your business. Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all of the pieces? Give Pena Business Services a call at 307-369-2708 to set up a free consultation.
Welcome to the historic Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins. Located in scenic Thermopolis, Wyoming, it is within walking distance access to the Hot Springs State Park, as well as world-class fishing, motorcycling, golfing, rodeo grounds, and downtown shopping and restaurants. A Wyoming family-owned and operated motel for travelers, offers seasonal rates for nightly, weekly, and monthly rentals. Senior, military, and government discounts are also available. Stay at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins on your next visit to Thermopolis, Wyoming. Make your reservation by calling 307-421-7520 and tell them 1112 BISN sent you.
Missile Drive Auto Body is a full-service auto body repair facility in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We have established a reputation as an auto repair shop that is honest, performs quality body repairs and refinish, and strives for excellent customer service. And we guarantee our workmanship for as long as you own your vehicle. Call us today at 307-635-0639 or visit us at 1910 Missile Drive in Cheyenne. Missile Drive Auto Body. Quality without compromise.
You're watching the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
It's much more affordable than you realize to protect your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, it's frustrating when an injury keeps you from the activities you love. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers has helped thousands of clients recover from sports injuries and reclaim their lifestyles, treating a variety of injuries including sprains, post-surgical, foot and ankle injuries, as well as back and neck injuries. Our therapists will develop a personalized treatment plan to help you heal and hasten your recovery and minimize your risk of re-injury. Call 307-772-0955 to schedule an appointment now. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers, let's get moving again.
Hit a deer?
Parking lot dings? Hail damage? Or just roadway demolition derby?
No matter how your vehicle gets damaged, Missile Drive Auto Body will make sure it gets repaired back to pre-loss condition and as quickly as possible. No shortcuts, no compromises.
And remember, where you get your car repaired is not your insurance company's decision, it's yours. Call today for an estimate appointment at 307-635-0639. Missile Drive Auto Body.
Quality without compromise.
This broadcast is being brought to you by the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison network.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Cheyenne is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. Our highly skilled, compassionate team of therapy providers are 100% focused on achieving optimal health and wellness for you. If you are tired of living in pain, want to just feel better and move better, or want to improve your strength, endurance, and physical conditioning, then it's time to get physical. Experience the physical difference today by calling 307-772-0955 or visit their website at physicalcenters.com. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Let's get moving again.
More than 7.7 million American teenagers participate in high school sports every year, including about 19,000 here in Wyoming. They're all learning essential life lessons, like the importance of hard work, time management, and self-discipline, skills that are helping them become better leaders and more active, responsible citizens. This message presented by the Wyoming High School Activities Association and the Wyoming Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Bookkeeping is like a puzzle. Do you know where to put all the pieces? Pena Business Services does, and they can help. Realizing your company is like its own unique puzzle, it's their goal to show you how your company is reaching its goals on a weekly, monthly, or quarterly basis, offering bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services that are tailored to fit your business. At Pena Business Services, they can help allow you to focus on your business and effectively serve your customers. Set up your free consultation now by calling 307-369-2708. Pena Business Services, solving your bookkeeping puzzle one piece at a time. Hey, this is Steve.
And this is Alan,
And you're listening to the Bison on 1112 BISN.
your Bison network.
Choosing the right collector car insurance is critical. That's why American National provides clients with reliable, consistent service. Robert Martinez has first-hand knowledge of the concerns collector car and truck owners face, and American National has created a policy with the coverage and enhancements you need to protect your valuable investment. Call Robert Martinez with American National Insurance at 307-514-5003 or visit his office at 2005 Central Avenue in Cheyenne. The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins is the place to stay the next time you're in Thermopolis, Wyoming. One review from TripAdvisor says, "The Round Top is a great place to stay, not only because it's old-fashioned and quaint, not only because it's very inexpensive, and not only because you truly feel like a guest, it is also just a 10-minute walk to the hot springs. I don't know why you'd want to stay anywhere else." Make your reservation now at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins by calling 307-421-7520. The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins in Thermopolis offers free high-speed internet, air conditioning, cable TV, and rustic cabins and large motel rooms to fit you and your family's needs. Located within walking distance of the Hot Springs State Park, downtown shopping and restaurants, why would you want to stay anywhere else for your next trip to Thermopolis? Wyoming owned and operated, the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins will make you feel like home during your stay. Make your reservation now by calling 307-421-7520. The Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins in Thermopolis. A lot of Wyoming at a very competitive price.
It's much more affordable than you realize to protect your family with the Robert Martinez Agency. Having life insurance will protect you and your loved ones and help ensure the future. As a trusted advisor, Robert Martinez will guide you through the wide range of life insurance plans and their fantastic benefits to find an affordable plan with the right coverages. Working to guide and secure your future. Robert Martinez Agency, 20th and Central in downtown Cheyenne. Call for a no-obligation consultation and quote at 307-514-5003.
Missile Drive Auto Body is a full-service auto body repair facility in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We have established a reputation as an auto repair shop that is honest, performs quality body repairs and refinish, and strives for excellent customer service. And we guarantee our workmanship for as long as you own your vehicle. Call us today at 307-635-0639 or visit us at 1910 Missile Drive in Cheyenne. Missile Drive Auto Body. Quality without compromise.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers in Cheyenne is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. Our highly skilled, compassionate team of therapy providers are 100% focused on achieving optimal health and wellness for you. If you are tired of living in pain, want to just feel better and move better, or want to improve your strength, endurance, and physical conditioning, then it's time to get physical. Experience the physical difference today by calling 307-772-0955 or visit their website at physicalcenters.com. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. Let's get moving again.
Hey, this is Alan, 1112 BISN, back at you live here in Gillette, Wyoming, as we're still about 5 minutes left until the start of the second half. Give you some score updates from across the state in 4A conference football. Cheyenne East Thunderbirds leading the Casper Kelly Walsh Trojans 42-0. That's who South plays next week in their home opener, Casper Kelly Walsh. Campbell County. Check this out. Campbell County against the number one ranked Natrona County Mustangs, leading 14-0 still in the first quarter there. The Sheridan Broncs are in a tight one against the Central Indians, leading 14-2 at the half there. And Rock Springs put it on Laramie 40-7. Rock Springs leading or defeated the Plainsmen 40-7. But the surprising one, Campbell County Camels 14-0 over the number one ranked Mustangs in the first quarter. It's still early. You know, the Mustangs, they're a small team, honestly. They're a real small team. So last week, I really couldn't give them a true gauge on where they're at in the state. Do I think they're the number one team in the state? No. They're not the number one team in the state. In my opinion, Thunder Basin is. Thunder Basin's bigger. They're fast. Mason Hamilton, from what I see in the chat room, is in concussion protocol. In concussion protocol, that's why he is not here. So once again, I want to say use the chat feature, but I'm going to say please be respectful in the chat feature. We're not here to talk smack to any of us. Here to enjoy a football game. We just like the chat feature so we can talk with our fans while we're broadcasting. Trying to be one of a kind here in the web streaming world for sports. Not many other. I say we have the best web stream, not only in the state of Wyoming, but probably one of the best in the United States when it comes to high school athletics. So please keep it clean, be respectful, support your team, give us your opinions, and we'll go from there. As 2:37 left in the half, Bison coming back on the field. Thunder Basin came on about 30 seconds ago. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're watching for. We'll give you a shout out on air. Want to give a shout out to Dina Cummings, who's helping with the stats, helping run the camera on occasion. I'll tell you, for those of you who don't realize, it is tough running all this by myself. Football is honestly probably the hardest sport to broadcast. So right now, before we get the second half started, it's time to give you Stephen Allen's Popcorn Report from Thunder Basin High School here in Gillette, Wyoming. So I've had the pleasure of eating about half a bag of popcorn, and I'm going to tell you right now, on the kernel scale, I'm going to give it a 2. I'm going to give it a 2, honestly. 2 kernels out of a possible 5. Really salty, to the point, I know I ate half the bag. It's because I'm hungry. But it was really salty, and I think I drank my whole bottle of water in a matter of seconds since I started eating that. Good flavor overall, just a little bit too much salt. Cut back on some of that salt, and they'll be a lot higher on the kernel scale. Hopefully they'll get that fixed before basketball season. Oh, wait, they'll be coming down here to Cheyenne for basketball season this year as we travel to Gillette this past season. So right now, the popcorn report, Natrona County leads as they got a 4 on the popcorn report last week here on the Bison. 1112 BISN. How do you become a sponsor for the Bison 1112 BISN? Shoot us an email at bisnwbm@gmail.com. Give you our sponsorship packages. This is our 9th year covering the Bison. We've been covering the Bison since they opened their doors in 2010. 2010! Not only do we cover the Bison, but if you don't know about it, you can actually go to the website, southhighbisonathletics.com, for all of the schedules information. We put all that there. We put our broadcast link there, and that's actually a website we started back in 2010 as well. So that was our initial coverage for the Bison, and we've been covering them ever since. Big difference between Thunder Basin and Cheyenne South High School. Thunder Basin is a newer high school, but they populated with all 4 classes: freshmen, sophomore, junior, and seniors, letting kids transfer from Campbell County that were in this side of the district if they wanted to. So South, when they first opened the doors, a lot of these young kids were in 3rd and 4th grade when the school first opened up. So they probably didn't know this. But when South opened the doors, they only opened with freshmen and sophomores, and then they had to self-populate after that. So freshmen and sophomores, and the next year was freshman, sophomore, junior. Then the next year after that, in 2012 through 2013, they had the full 4 classes. What makes that hard for this, I know we're 9 years into the programs, is we're still a young school. You know, we have a lot of kids that are choosing to go to other schools for academic reasons, they say. They'll say academic reasons, so they're going to these other schools. And, you know, unfortunately, when it comes to our athletic programs do suffer from it. We also have athletes that are only one-sport athletes. They don't like to play football, so they'll play basketball or tennis and won't play anything else. Anything wrong with that? Not at all. Can't say anything wrong with that at all. Even though it is better to play multiple sports in high school, not just for that scholarship. If you're an athlete and you want to make high school memorable, play as many sports as you can, right? Might as well enjoy it while you can. As Thunder Basin will kick the ball off, it'll be a running clock. Clock will only stop on scores, and I think they said penalties, injuries, and timeouts. The old spit rule. After this game's over, we've got to make the 3.5-hour drive back to Cheyenne, and I've got to be up and at McCormick to officiate at 8 o'clock in the morning. Cari Wright with the ball at the 6-yard line. He gets to the outside. He's looking for a space. He gets some run, gets all the way up. I'm going to say to the, I'm going to say the 29. 29-yard line. Actually, no, the 28-yard line. South will have possession. It's going to be a short second half as the clock won't stop. One thing that I've really been proud of this school for is, even though we've been outnumbered or outexperienced in athletics, the one thing I've liked about these kids, most of them never quit. They played all 4 quarters in football, regardless of the score. Let's see. This is a character-building time for these young Bison. You know, Thunder Basin didn't have this type of worry. Oh, that's a good run there. I think that's Adrian Reynolds, number 7. We'll have to see. He gets it from the 28 to the 43, a 15-yard run. That was Braden Hughes with the run. Was it Braden? Oh, that was number 11. That was Leandre Ray with the run. 15 yards on the run. Actually, it looks like the Bison don't have their starting backfield in there. It looks like they got some of the second teamers in there, which is actually a good thing. Get them healthy. Well, you got Cari Wright. Number 31. Is that 31? I can't. No, 32. 32, Santana Trujillo. And his brother is in at quarterback. No, that's Braden Hughes still. Braden with a big run. Kicks it out. Boy, that's one time he shouldn't have pitched it. Had the right idea, but that's one time he shouldn't have pitched it. He had 13 yards on the carry, pitched it all the way back to Cari Wright. And so now the gain is only going to be 8 yards on the run for Cari Wright. Right idea, though. Just supposed to do it a little earlier. And in that situation, he didn't have to do it. That's the youth. That's the youth I'm talking about, though. As he gets more experience with this kind of quarterback QB option, read option, and then triple option, he'll know when to pitch it and when not to. Hughes up the middle. He's going to get the first down anyways. Straight up the middle from the 49 to the 39. 10-yard run for number 5, Braden Hughes. First down, Bison. Looks like a lot of the... Well, that's a great way to start the second half. Get a nice little drive. Alex Soto's in at fullback. So that was Soto with that first run. Cari Wright with the pitch. Nice little hesitation move. He gets to the side. He's going to get a first down. Looks like it's going to be about a 12-yard gain, 13-yard gain for number 4, Cari Wright. Now, the one good thing to see in this game so far that I talked about, one of my keys to victory was penalties. South's only had 4 penalties this game compared to the 17 they had in the first game, where most of them were delay of games. Soto with the run. They're going to give him, looks like 5 yards on the carry. Number 2, Soto. Let's call it a 3-yard run. Three-yard gain. Alex Soto didn't play at all in the first half. 2nd and 7 from the Thunder Basin 24. This is the deepest the Bison have been all game. Looking to get on the scoreboard. Great way to do it. Santana Trujillo, another former junior Bison of ours. Hughes keeps it. Oh, no, Soto had it. I thought Hughes had it. Boy, they faked the guy out. They faked me out. It was Alex Soto with the ball. He's going to get no gain, no yards on the carry. Third and 7 still. Soto's on the sideline now. I love the stadium announcer. He tells them, Braden Hughes, man. Where's our team? Doesn't look like the whole team's out there, does it? Does it look like everybody came out of the locker room? The sideline looks really small all of a sudden, huh? There's a run. It's going to be short of the first down. Cari Wright with the carry. He's going to gain 6 yards. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Thunder Basin takes control of the ball. 5:36 left in this third quarter. Looks like they kept some of the injured players back in the locker room for South. No reason to have them get out here and get injured in the second half. Thunder Basin with the ball at their 22-yard line, 23-yard line. There's a handoff right up the middle. And we're finally going to tackle him. Tannen Van Tassel with the tackle. So they credited Gabe Pena and Tannen Van Tassel with that tackle. Still first down. Thunder Basin from the 35. Handoff. Delayed handoff. I think that's going to be, is that Hunter Scott with the tackle? Hunter Scott with the tackle. Wearing number 73 tonight. Make sure you come out to Cheyenne South High School next week as they take on Kelly Walsh in their home opener, in the Bison home opener. It'll be the first of back-to-back games at home. They'll play Kelly Walsh and then welcome Cheyenne East to South High School. There's another run right up the middle, and he's going to be stopped. It looks like number 15 again. And Tannen Van Tassel, Gabe Pena and Van Tassel. I would personally credit Van Tassel with that solo tackle. I'm more stringent on those, though, when it comes to stats. South starting defense on the field. Three wide receivers for Thunder Basin. Shotgun, double backs, handoff. Oh, they had him in the backfield. You cannot reach. That is the problem with our defense. We had him in the backfield. And instead of putting a pad on him, our player stuck his hands out and tried to grab him by the uniform. These players are too strong. Might be able to get away with that in youth tackle, sometimes in junior high football. In high school, you cannot reach for tackles. You've got to put a pad on somebody, wrap them up, bring him to the ground. You don't realize you're slowing yourself down when you're reaching out for somebody like that. You've got to tackle them. First down, Thunder Basin. 2:30 left in this third quarter. Four wide receivers in this set. Handoff, miscommunication, good blocking by Thunder Basin. And there he goes. He's got a lane. That's another big play. But that play is going to come back as there's some yellow on the field right there. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to the Bison. Next week, S&J Science pregame show starting at 5:30, kickoff at 6. Home opener for your Cheyenne South Bison. Hopefully they get their season turned around against Kelly Walsh, new coach. They also lost a lot of players from last year's team. Still a good team. They fought back against Laramie, lost that game, and right now are getting beat by the number 3 ranked East Thunderbirds. Timeout on the field, Thunder Basin. We're going to take a timeout here on the Bison. 11:12 BISN, your Bison Network.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, it's frustrating when an injury keeps you from the activities you love. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers has helped thousands of clients recover from sports injuries and reclaim their lifestyles, treating a variety of injuries including sprains, post-surgical, foot and ankle injuries, as well as back and neck injuries. Our therapists will develop a personalized treatment plan to help you heal and hasten your recovery and minimize your risk of re-injury. Call 307-772
Thunder Basin kicks it. Sweep to the outside. Cut back. Diving tackle. Miss. Finally, number 41 brings him down. 41, Sam Berry, Jr. with the tackle. You also got to credit Thunder Basin. Hate to say that. I mean, that's good blocking by the Bolts. They created the wall on that play, and the running back did exactly what he's supposed to do. Follow his blocks. And here he goes, running up the middle. Missed. Oh, got him. Got him and the referee and the umpire. Umpire got taken out. Number 41, Sam Berry, took out two people with one tackle. Took down the running back and the umpire all at once. So here we go. 50 seconds left. 2nd and 1. And there comes the sweep again, the jet sweep. It's going to come back. That touchdown's not going to count. It's going to come back. You're either going to get a block, you're going to get a hold against Thunder Basin. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the 17-yard line, so it's going to mark it all the way back to the 27. 2 flags. They're probably going to take the one at the 17. 27, that's a 10-yard penalty, marks it back to the 27. That's what I would do at least. Probably 2 holds, probably the same flag on both. Hold against Thunder Basin. Unsportsmanlike against Thunder Basin. So that's a dead ball foul. So that's going to be a 25-yard penalty. 10-yard penalty for the hold. And then if the unsportsmanlike was after the play, that would be considered a dead ball, which would tack on another 15 yards after that. So right now the ball's at the first flag's at the 17. This will mark it all the way back to the 42-yard line. If not more, that wiped out a touchdown, and now it makes it first down at the 17. 3rd and 25. 3rd and 25, or 2nd and 25. From the 42-yard line. Thunder Basin needs to get to the south 17, I'd say 18-yard line, base 17-yard line. Beautiful lightning show going on again from behind the stands. Four wide receivers in the set. Run up the middle, right up the middle. He's going to be tackled, gang tackled. I see Griffin Belaski on one. And also number 54, Dominic Gallegos. It's one of those ones where one person got him at the legs and held on for the ride until the other one person got him down. 8 seconds left in this third quarter. 60-7 is your score. Thunder Basin with the ball. 3rd down and long. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Your South Bison head into the fourth quarter trailing 60-7. We're going to take a Pena Business Service timeout on the Bison 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.
Hit a deer,
Parking lot dings, hail damage, or just roadway demolition derby?
no matter how your vehicle gets damaged, Missile Drive Auto Body will make
There's
sure it
3
gets
players on
repaired
the bench.
back to pre-loss condition and as quickly as possible. No shortcuts, no compromises.
And remember, where you get your car repaired is not your insurance company's decision, it's yours. Call today for an estimate appointment at 307-635-0639.
His body language says
Missile
something.
Drive Auto Body.
Quality
Sorry,
without
bud.
compromise.
Huh? They don't want to get him hurt. I wouldn't get him hurt. Pointless to play him this late in the game with this score. Fourth quarter. Did you guys hear that? Talking about the injuries. Pointless to play players with injuries. That's exactly what I'm saying. Pointless to play players with injuries. Thank you all for tuning in. If you guys don't know how to vote, there's an I in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Just touch that I and vote on our poll. Thunder Basin, we're at the middle. Yeah. Hopefully they didn't get the first down. Nope, they held them. It's going to be 4th and 2 now. 4th and 2. Actually, 4th. Oh, they marked it way back. That linesman just marked. He was one place and the ball was marked somewhere else. So it's going to be 4th and 3. 4th and 4. Thunder Basin. Snap. Quick pass. Screen. Catches it. Bowls over for the first down. Down to the 15-yard line. Once again, next week, 5:30 p.m., S&J Science pregame show, 6 o'clock, our home opener. And here comes the rain. Oh, boy, it's coming down good, too. I'll try to zoom in on the lights after this play or this series. Can't see it really in the video, but it's coming down pretty good. Run up the middle. And there's the rain coming down at Thunder Basin High School here in Gillette, Wyoming. They've had a wet summer this year. A lot of flooding going on. It's coming down harder than what it was earlier. We're not even getting any drops on the screen, on the window this time, which is good. 60-7 is your score. 2nd and 7. There's the give. He comes near side. Touchdown. 12-yard touchdown for Thunder Basin. Makes it 66-7. This extra point being brought to you by Missile Drive Auto Body. 66-7 is your score. He's kicking right into that wind and that rain. And it's going to be bobbled. And he's going to throw it. And he gets the 2-point conversion. Bobbled snap. Makes it 68-7 now. 9:36 left in this ball game. The clock will stop for the kickoff. What's your favorite thing to eat, stadium food to eat? So far, popcorn's the winner. Of course, it's only got one vote so far. So, thanks again for watching. Shout out to number 16, James Wood from Cheyenne Wood. Jake and Sam are watching. Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. And here we get ready for the kickoff. Rain still coming down here. For those of you who didn't see it earlier, there's the rain coming down here at Thunder Basin Stadium. Had a lightning delay in the first quarter, which prolonged this game. about a little over 30 minute. I'd say about close to a 40-minute lightning delay. Had some players get injured earlier in the game. Short kick. And it's going to be recovered by number 20, Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones-Williams. Always great to see former players who are in high school now. Number 20. He's going to get literally 2 yards on the return as he caught it and then fell. And his momentum as he was falling took him about 2 yards. South will have the ball at the 42-yard line. Timeout. South. This timeout brought to you by Pena Business Services. We're going to stay right here and give a shout out to some of our sponsors. Right here on the Bison, 1112 BISN. Missile Drive Auto Body. Missile Drive Auto Body, quality without compromise. You've been hearing them all night. Pena Business Services. Pena Business Services located now at 3001 Henderson Avenue, number C. Give them a call with all your financial help. 307-369-2708. The Tax Man. Pena Business Services. Notary, bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes. Physical Therapy and Balance Centers located in Cheyenne, Pine Bluffs, and Fort Collins. Visit their website at physicalcenters.com. Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins in Thermopolis. Your next stay in Thermopolis, make sure you stay at the Round Top Mountain Motel and Cabins. I'll get to the others here after this play. And there's going to be a penalty on South. They're saying in the neutral zone. Oh, encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty. So that's going to make it 1st and 5 now for the Bison at the 47-yard line. There's the give to Soto. Soto gets the first down along with about 10, or I'd say 9 Thunder Basin players trying to bring him down. Soto gets it all the way down to the 42-yard line. 11-yard gain for number 2, Alex Soto. Once again, next week, South takes on Kelly Walsh for their home opener. S&J Science pregame show at 5:30. Kickoff at 6. Make sure you tune in. Our play-by-play guy will be back online with us next week. Santana Trujillo, near side, lined up as one of the wingbacks. He goes in motion. Give. Actually, Hughes keeps it, kicks it off to Santana. Santana is going to be brought down for a 2-yard loss, though. That was actually a good pitch. Santana didn't get quite far out enough to be the good trail on that, but, you know, it saved Braden Hughes from also getting a pounding, too, man. He had 3 guys on him. It's good to see him getting that pitch down. Leandre Ray checks in for the Bison, number 11. Another talented sophomore for the Bison. You got sophomores and juniors mainly playing here. Some seniors. Nice hard run. Oh. Cari with the run from the 41 to the 37. Is that where they mark it? 37. Actually, it was from the 43, so 6-yard gain for Cari Wright, the senior. Ooh, pork rinds. That's a good game snack. I never thought about pork rinds being a good game snack. 3rd and 5 for the Bison. Cari in motion. Gives it off to Soto. Soto right up the middle. That's what Alex Soto brings to this team. But, you know, he's been nursing a hamstring injury, and he's going to get it from the 37 all the way down to the 20-yard line. A 17-yard gain for the senior, number 2, Alex Soto. Hopefully that hamstring is getting healed up better so he can play a full game. Because he's like I said, he's that speed and power type back. And he's got good field vision. I mean, he runs right up the middle, and he finds the little crease and can just weave in and out. And when you try to tackle him, he's a lot harder to tackle than what most people think. South with the first down at the 20-yard line. Hughes under center. Sends Wright in motion. Pitch to Wright, far side. Wright gets to the outside about 3 yards. He's going to be brought down for a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 from the 17-yard line. Actually, from the 18-yard line. So they gave him a 2-yard gain. 2-yard gain for Wright. I want to thank the Hughes family for their Pennsylvania chicken. It was really tasty. Had that last night after the team dinner. That's a good keep there. Hughes all the way down to the... They mark him down at the 7-yard line. 11-yard gain for the sophomore. And he does that quarterback read option beautifully. One thing you're hearing a lot about tonight is sophomores. Sophomore, junior, then the occasional senior on the specialty positions. You know, South's a young team. They're going to have a lot of seniors next year, though. Experienced seniors. Wright in motion. Pitch to Wright. Wright cuts it back in. Down to the 3-2-1. Touchdown, Cari Wright, his second of the game. Seven-yard touchdown run for Wright. His second touchdown on the night. Had that 83-yard kickoff return in the first quarter. His third overall touchdown on the season. 8-13 with 4:33 left in this ball game. That's a good drive for South, though, to close out this week and head into Kelly Walsh week next week. Good drive put together for the Bison. Kind of brings back some of that confidence that you can run this offense. So the Bison getting ready to kick off. 4:33 left. 68-13 is your score. Thanks for tuning in. Use that chat feature. Once again, let us know where you're watching from, who you're watching for. Kickoff. Squib kick. It's going to be recovered at the 27-yard line. Thunder Basin with control of the ball with possession. 4:26 left in this ball game. 68-13 is your score. Another one of our sponsors, American National. Robert Martinez Insurance Agency, an insurance agent through American National. And then, of course, our big sponsor who's been with us for the 9 years we've been covering South, S&J Signs, Traffic Controls. Signs and Traffic Control, keeping drivers safe on your roads. You might see their cones everywhere. Don't blame them. They're just there to keep you safe. So your Bison are trailing 68-13 to the number 2 ranked team in the state. They played the number 1 team last week, number 2 team this week, and there's a long run. And it's going to be a touchdown-saving tackle Looks like down by number 41. Number 41, Sam Barry, with another tackle from the linebacker position. Well, they're just getting to our outside. They're running that off tackle. You know, Thunder Basin usually known for being a passing team, but Mason Hamilton went down earlier in this week with an injury. I don't know how earlier in the week, but he's in concussion protocol from what I understand. And I'm sure that caught South off guard as there's a delay of game against Thunder Basin. First delay of game against either team this game. But I'm sure that's caught South by surprise as they were expecting an aerial attack with Mason Hamilton, and all of a sudden to come in with the sophomore quarterback, they just ran the ball right at us, and there was nothing South could do to stop the run early in the game. Then we had injuries. Happened in the first half. And there's the snap. There's a bounce out. See, had him pinned, and he's still getting yards. Had him pinned about 1 yard deep, and he ended up getting 13 yards after the initial look from the defense. Actually, they're going to mark it at the 47-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 4. So, yeah, you got 11 yards. Not setting the edge. No one's setting the edge. We're just letting the outside happen too much. There's a nice blitz through the gap. Had him in the backfield. Missed tackle there. Sam Barry had him. Well, he comes up holding his side, though. Sam Barry just took that lead blocker on. That was a collision. A great blitz there, though, by the Bison. They sent Sam Barry in through that B gap. Actually, it was the C gap wide open. Lead blocker just picked him up. Actually, it was the B gap. .120 left in this game. 68-13 is your score. South's defense has got a hold. They do not want to give up another touchdown. They're actually in victory formation. First down, they're just going to kneel the ball. So it would be one more kneel, and this game will be over. So once again, next week, South will have their home opener against Kelly Walsh. Make sure you come out to the stadium, support your young Bison football team as they take on the 0-2 Kelly Walsh Trojans, who lost to Cheyenne East earlier tonight. They lost to Cheyenne East 40. Well, they're losing right now. 49, actually 40 they lost. 55-0 was that score. So they're 0-2. This will be the last snap of the game, and that's it. 35 seconds left. Your South Bison will drop this one 68-13 to the number 2 ranked team in the state. Right now, they're getting a score update. Natrona County was down 14-0 to Campbell County earlier in that first quarter. They now lead 34-14. 34-14 at the half. So that's a final here. Your South Bison once again fall 68-13 to the number 2 ranked team in the state. We'll be back next week at Cheyenne South High School as they take on the Kelly Walsh Trojans for the home opener of your South High Bison. Stay tuned here on 5:30 for the S&J Science pregame show, 6 o'clock for kickoff. Once again, thank you everybody so much for watching. We'll be back next week on the Bison. 1112 BISN, your Bison Network.